Hi everyone. Today I'm not going to share a typical video which I always upload or even a short, but this is going to be more of a heart-to-heart talk. I felt more of a candid video so that you can feel my emotions raw, pure, and unfiltered. Well, I'm going to talk and touch base upon a very sensitive topic, a taboo topic, you can say, which is smoking and drinking and how dangerous it is, how you start, why you continue, and what are the challenges you face when you try to overcome them. Start with, I feel nobody starts any of these vices on their own. It's always peer pressure, the friends, some get together, some party, and that's where you start. And it always starts with एक बार right. And I have been cajoled into it a lot of time, but I have never succumbed to it. In fact, people have told me एक बार से तो कुछ नहीं होता. And I feel that वो एक ही बार है. If you can resist that, then I think you have won almost 50 to 60% of the battle. And I feel the rise in the people getting addicted to these things is, is drastic. And I feel that the next generation which is coming, Gen Z, I believe Gen Z, because I am a millennial, it's the next generation which is going to carry our nation forward. But that is not the only aspect from which I'm going to talk. It's about the holistic approach from life, because whenever you are getting involved in these things, you're not only impacting your own life, but also the lives of people around you, your near and dear ones who have raised you with so many trials and tribulations. You're simply धुएं में उड़ा रहे हो, which is not, I will not say good, but it is not something which is justifiable. So to start with, as I said, it starts with एक बार try कर ले, and then the occasions continue for a long time, regularly, and then it becomes a habit, and then it becomes very difficult to get rid of these things. And now I want to share this particular quote which I like a lot. Play now, pay later, or pay now, play later. Well, you're playing with your life now, and you will definitely pay with your life in your later years, for sure. So it's better that you don't get involved in it. That's the best thing. But even if you are involved, I feel that you can come out of it if you decide. Now you might say, so what if I'm playing now? It's okay. Because you said I'll pay now and then I'll have to play later. Well, when the second part of this phrase is applied, pay now in the sense work towards yourself in terms of your health, in terms of your finances, in terms of your general life. From spiritual angle, I can say that you can progress a lot. After so many births, you are given a human birth, and I feel that we are whiling away the human birth in these vices, which is not going to yield you anything. What happens when you smoke? Let's start with smoking, because I think smoking is much, much more dangerous than anything. You are not only affecting your own body, and there are many videos on YouTube you can go and search on TED if you go and see. They have shown such beautiful animations of what happens inside your lungs, the cilia, and how they deteriorate, degenerate, and how you age faster when you get involved in smoking. Your entire face, which is so bright, bubbly, and radiant, it starts to wither away, becomes blackish, you lose color, you look old, and you're not able to do basic things which you want to do, for example, walking, running, or even cycling, swimming, nothing. Sometimes you don't even realize that you are getting affected, but you still continue. That's not the thing which I want to talk about a lot. I want to also talk about this particular scenario. Imagine that suddenly some health challenge occurs and you are admitted to the hospital, and your parents are sitting beside your hospital bed, or your near and dear ones, your wife, your spouse, your husband, whoever, your children are there, and then they are looking at you in this condition. How would they be feeling? Also think about that. And I think that should at least drive you. If that doesn't drive you, then what will drive you? Because imagine the trials and tribulations with which your parents have raised you, and this is the condition they see you in. Or imagine you are the sole bread earner, or even a normal person you are, and the people around you see you like this, how badly affected they will be. And I feel that should drive you. And if that doesn't drive you, then I'm at a loss at what will drive you. Because if you're smoking and you know of the health challenges, you're already ignoring them. But even after this, if you feel that, no, this is not something which I'm worried about, what can I say? Still, I'll say this, that you can try to get over it if you are feeling something of it from the thoughts which I'm sharing with you today. Now, many people tell me that smoking I can understand. I don't smoke, or I have smoked a couple of times when I've quit. But drinking is okay. Well, if you feel that drinking is okay, and I know people who justify this are the ones who drink occasionally, even if they drink occasionally, they don't understand the effect it has on your organs, especially liver. And liver is one of the key ingredients. It is supposedly more important than heart if you go in the nutrition and the medical industry. And you're abusing your liver in that way just because it has the recuperating ability. But imagine then you start losing your appetite, then you start looking like a hag, you don't feel motivated, you're not able to eat properly, and a lot of things happen. And generally, again, you go for these parties and you try a lot of different varieties of alcohol. And the same thing, imagine that tomorrow, I mean, today you go to a party, have a few drinks, tomorrow you're again on the hospital bed and your parents, your loved ones are near you, and then you decide I will not. But what if it's too late? Because as my guru says that kidneys and liver, they are the most silent organs. They never say anything until they are more than 90% damaged. So I feel you shouldn't be in this case at any cost. And I'm seeing such people very young, just passed out, and they are indulging in these vices. My heart really goes out to them. I'm not able to understand why they are doing this. And again, if I have to talk a bit spiritually, I feel that you don't get a human birth very easily. If you are into spirituality, you'll understand that after many, many, many births, you start with insect and then cats, dogs, and so on, and a lot of hard work, you come to this position. And it's like we are abusing our own body. That is something which is not justifiable. Now, this is what I said, how you start into these vices, how you continue these vices, because then it becomes your go-to thing. You're under stress, oh, I just take a smoke and come. Or it's a party, let's drink. And it continues. Now, and I have already shared that what all happens when you indulge into these things. It's very difficult to come out of it also. Very difficult. In fact, I have read that the most difficult addiction you can come out of is smoking. And that's what happens to your body. It is so used to anything. And there's one more thing I want to touch base upon. Many people say, oh, then if this is so bad, then if you do anything to the extreme is bad. And somebody was telling me that if you drink water too much also it's bad. I feel this is just a cop out. They just are looking for a way out or giving an excuse to the actions they are doing. For example, even if you drink water too much, let's say, I mean, the recommended intake is 3 to 4 liters, but let's say you take 10 liters. What will happen? You will only lose some nutrients which are water soluble. But apart from that, nothing will happen much. Your kidneys will be a bit overworked, but it's okay. And you can't drink water 10 liters every day. Now, I feel that there are things which you can do too much and still come out better. For example, you can do breathing exercises like pranayama. You can do meditation and nothing will happen to you. You can do meditation at stretches or stretches like 5 hours, 6 hours, and nothing will happen to you. So these are some good things we can do, but we only focus on things which will justify our actions. That is not right. But how to come out of it and what challenges we face? First challenge will be from your own mind. It will tell you that ah, doesn't matter. एक बार कर लेते हैं आज, एक स्मोक कर लेते हैं या फिर एक पेग मार लेते हैं, and you will feel कुछ नहीं होता एक से नहीं होता है. Because I've been smoking so many packets or whatever, I don't know how many cigarettes people smoke or packs. Because yesterday I saw a scene where a person was smoking and then he had another cigarette in his hand and he was lighting the second cigarette while smoking the first one. I can understand what he was trying to accomplish. But in any case, I didn't think deep into it. But it was very funny for me that he's already prepared for the next one before finishing the first. That's what I thought. So that's how you will justify yourself. I've been smoking 10 to 15 cigarettes a day. One cigarette is okay, I feel. And that's how you will continue. And there are some people who will say, I'll do cold turkey. Means I'll stop completely. No smoking, no drinking. And you will do this for let's say a week or so. But then later on those urges will come back stronger and you will start again. But I feel the best way to come out of these addictions is get a replacement. For example, a hobby, maybe dance, or maybe a musical instrument, or painting if you're artistic, or something which you like, gardening, or even running, walking, gymming, swimming, whatever you feel. You need a replacement. And that will be how you will train your mind to come out of what you are stuck in. That's the best. Cooking is also a very good thing. And I only want to conclude with this that many a times we feel we are working towards our health, but we are actually not working towards our health. For example, now it's 5th of Jan, and many people made New Year resolutions. And many people must have made this New Year resolution that I will quit smoking or drinking, and I will focus more on my health. But are you really working towards that? You should do a reality check on a daily basis. And especially I have learned this from my mentor who keeps telling that are you really serious about what you are wanting to accomplish? And it's true. I mean, for example, exercise is something which everybody should be doing on a daily basis. And I am proud to say that I do it on a daily basis. And I not only do one type of exercise, but many types of exercises. And that's how you can maintain the fitness level of your body, mind, and soul. But are you doing it? Let's say you have decided to quit smoking, but are you doing it? Or you're saying, कि, well, or maybe एक से क्या होता है या फिर एक पेग से क्या होता है. That is very dangerous. That is very dangerous. You don't know that if you don't quit today, how dangerous it will be in the future, because you have never experienced the ill effects of smoking or drinking or any health challenge. Because anyone who has faced any health challenge has definitely worked towards getting better and not indulged in any of these vices for sure. And I am one of them. I had very bad health in my engineering days, and that's when I decided that I will do anything, no matter what, to improve my health and maintain it and keep getting better. That's why I never have indulged in any of these vices. But those who have been lucky to have good health during those years are very ignorant. And that is what I'm saying about pay now, play later, play now, pay later. So somewhere, sometime, somewhere you will have to pay if you're playing now. So I feel I've labored enough, and I hope it made sense to you. I hope some things went and touched your heart, your mind, and I hope that I see even one person or few people tell me that, oh, Aditya, I think what you shared has helped me, and I will work towards getting over the addictions I have, or I will not indulge in these things anymore. Thanks for listening, and hope you have a wonderful year ahead. And I hope you work towards your health, your fitness levels, you get over all these things if you're already there. And if you're not there, then don't get involved in these things to have a good health for yourself, your family, and your immediate ones. Thank you so much.